Why you are better than Adam Sandler. A human warning. Reason number one, you don't have the most disgusting face in the world. Just look at that face. He reminds me of like Guy Smiley, but worse. Like Guy Smiley on the Sesame Street looks better than Adam Sandler. I mean, I always say I've got the kind of face that you want to punch, but Adam Sandler outdoes me. And even if you do look like Adam Sandler, there's no way you can look worse than. There's no way you have to look better than him because he's the worst looking human being on the planet. I mean, for him to look that bad and still smile, I guess I gotta give him props for that, because if my smile looked like that, I would never smile. Or maybe it's not even a real smile, maybe it's a smile where it's like he thinks it looks cute. Reason number two, you have not made an ass out of yourself worldwide. Now, there's nothing wrong with being a comedian or, a professional dunce, right? The court jester, like Robin Williams, etc. But he actually brought smiles to people's faces and made people laugh. Whereas this guy is just a donkey. He's a worldwide donkey. He makes a fool of himself on a regular basis. It's almost as embarrassing as like if you were a porno actor, where it's like, oh, so the whole world has seen your privates? And if you're one of those people who thinks he's funny, then I don't know what to tell you. Actually, I do know what to tell you. Even if you think he's funny, trust me, he's not. And trust me, you haven't made yourself look like a donkey like he has in front of the whole world. Reason number 3 of 10, I should have said of 10. You have not sold out the way he has. I mean, we all sell out in various ways to various degrees, whether we let our boss treat us like crap because we need to get our paycheck, or whether we have to clean a toilet for a living because it's the only way to make money and it's not fair and blah blah blah. But for this moron to have already experienced enough money and success, where he doesn't have to be a donkey anymore, he could make good projects, he could work on something that he's passionate about, but he just continues to be a donkey. That makes him worse than everybody on the planet. The contentedness of selling out that he has is truly despicable. Apparently he's a nice guy. I mean, he's loyal to his friends, he puts them in his movies, but that makes it even worse. The fact that he's like a multimillionaire who's a nice guy and he's just perfectly happy to be a donkey. That, like, you have one life to live and he chose to just live his life as a donkey. Reason number 4, you don't have a whiny little baby voice, a cutesy little baby voice that you think everybody's gonna fall in love with. Apparently some people do, but I don't want to meet those people. And even those people, even if you're one of those people who thinks his cutesy little baby voice is cute, at least you don't have a cutesy little baby voice that intelligent people find repulsive. It's a cutesy little baby voice followed by a like a big shout, and that's supposed to be like just so I don't know. It's like I'm a timid little bitch, so girls can be like, that's the kind of guy I'd like to date because I could like push him around, right? I think that's why girls like him. He's the kind of guy that they could push around. But then when he does the big yell, it's like, oh, he's also masculine. I guess that's what the whole idea is. Reason number 5, you didn't waste your life making forgettable movies. And it just occurred to me, anybody who's ever started in a movie with Adam Sandler, especially like Jack Nicholson, blah blah blah, that's a blemish and an embarrassment on their career. I don't care if you needed the money. That's worse. It's worse than doing a commercial for McDonald's. A wise thing I once said is that if you told me, spend a year in jail and I'll give you $10 million, I would say no. Because I'll never get that year back. So my a year of my life is not, it's priceless. It's not worth $10 million. That may be my naive of me. Adam Sandler, on the other hand, he decided to spend not just a year in jail, but his entire life in a place worse than jail. His entire life embarrassing the hell out of himself and wasting his time and everybody else's with these movies, the do-over. There's no do-overs, baby. Buddy, you only live once, and this is all you did was this crap. And in case you're thinking of Punch Drunk Love and you're like, oh, that was a good movie. No, it wasn't. It was a shit movie. It was a terrible movie. Reason number 6, you don't have a wife and kids who hate you because you're such an embarrassment. I'm just going to make that assumption. Like, I don't personally know his wife or children, but I would give them all. I'd be like, I feel so bad for you. And to all you young kids out there, it's better to do crystal meth or smoke crack than to watch an Adam Sandler movie. Like, that's like one of the worst things you could do to your kid. Put him through this crap. Oh my god, like, I don't know, man. I'll just speak for myself. I'd rather smoke crystal meth or become a crackhead than, or not become a crackhead, but do crack than watch an Adam Sandler movie. Even his best, like his most famous movie, like Happy Gilmore, is horrible. It's a disgrace. I think I saw it when I was like 16. I'm 47. I don't remember a thing about it. Or what was that Billy Madison BS? And again, I'm not shitting on all comedy. Chris Farley was genuinely endearing. That's the key word, endearing. And hilarious. Right? If you can be endearing, that's a whole different thing. Curly from the Three Stooges was endearing. He opened our hearts, right? Adam Sandler is just despicable and disgusting. He's a disgusting donkey rather than the donkey from Shrek. Reason number 7, you haven't hit your peak. See, Adam Sandler reached his peak with like Happy Gilmore or something like that. And then he just kind of just did the same crap for the next 20 years. Whereas if if you haven't, fulfilled your dreams, then at least you got something to aim for. I always recall this Sarah Silverman quote. She said this at the MTV Awards. She said, regarding Britney Spears, she goes, imagine being 27 years old and already having done everything you're ever going to do. I don't like Sarah Silverman, but that was a good point. You don't want to be in your 50s like Adam Sandler is and be like just doing drivel. That's a very good word for what Adam Sandler is and what he does. Drivel. Drivel. Reason number 8, which I briefly touched upon already. You're not that pussy guy that girls dig because they think they can dominate. They know they can dominate him. And even if you are, at least all the women in the world don't know that about you. That's not something to be proud of. It was like, I remember this girl I once knew, and she thought Michael Cera was really hot. And she had the hots for Michael Cera, that actor. And I'm like, yeah, you only dig him. You got the hots for him because you know that you could like just smack him around all day, and he would put up with it because he's such a whiny little bitch. I mean, we're all whiny little bitches at times, but do you really want to like imagine like having a girl just like or a guy if you're gay just completely like make just dominate you and make you feel like crap all the time, and just like they yell jump and you say how high, and you scurry around every time they give you orders. I wouldn't be surprised if Adam Sandler's wife basically tells him to make shitty movies just because she likes laughing at what a loser he is. His wife's probably like, I hate this fucking guy so much. And she's, oh, hey Adam, why don't you make a movie where you put your head up your ass? And he's like, okay, I'll do that. And then to extend that, imagine if his kids are in on it too. They're like, "Dad, you're such a fucking loser. Why don't you make a movie where you have sex with a donkey?" And then they're like, "Oh, our dad sucks." And then when he leaves the room or he goes off to make his stupid Jack and Jill movie, his wife and kids are like, "What a fucking idiot." We're gonna go send him off to make an ass out of himself so that he can come back with $1 million for us. Oh, by the way, this movie, Blended, I've never seen it. But it makes a good point, because all of his movies are all blended together because they're all the same. It's all the same thing. It's just him being a donkey. Look at him in that picture there. He looks like a donkey. He doesn't. She's like pointing at him, being like, "You don't even have to say a word. You're an effing donkey." And he's like smiling. He's like, "Yeah, I know I am." Reason number 9, you didn't get a viral video from Saturday Night Live about where you sing a song about a turkey, and it's just so goddamn embarrassing. If you haven't seen it, don't see it. It's just where he just goes, "Turkey in the morning, turkey in the noon. I like turkey with a big brown shoe. Turkey, turkey, lee, turkey, turkey, lie." And it's just pointless, and it's just supposed to be cutesy. If you haven't done that, then you're already like you've already lived a better life than him. And even if you do it, hopefully you don't go, it doesn't go viral. Reason number 10, the best thing you ever did in life is not Happy Gilmore. I mean, Quentin Tarantino has made many mistakes. He's made many bad movies. But at least the best you can say his best movie was Pulp Fiction. But for Adam Sandler, his best movie is Happy Gilmore. And that's just like... That's like if I said, like, oh, the best moment of my life is so bad that the best moment of my life was when a big fat man farted in my face. Or just sat on my face and took a crap on my face. That was the best part that's the highlight of my life. So there you go. No matter how bad your life is, no matter how hard it is, I don't care if you're being hit by bombs in Ukraine. At least you're not. I don't care if you got no arms or legs. At least you're not Adam Sandler, and that should make you feel good, and that should make you have a good day. Appreciate what you do have, and let this be a human warning. Don't ever try to turn into something like Adam Sandler.